The major airlines created the regional industry as a way of lowering cost. They don't want to pay employees, and I don't care whether it's pilots, flight attendants, mechanics, ground help. They wanted to find a way of getting rid of experience. They wanted to find a way of getting rid of that expensive employee, and let's start this new industry and call it the regional industry.
80 hours a week and get paid for 20 of it, if we're lucky.
Pilots are paid hourly, and starting pay for first officers is typically $21 an hour.
My first year I made a little over 22,000 gross.
Mm-hmm.
And then you put into the fact that you have, mortgages and rent for a crash pad, student loan payments, car insurance and whatnot. By the time it all got said and done, we were literally starving at the end of the day.
To make ends meet, many pilots choose to commute, living in less expensive communities, far from the base they fly from. Commuting has always been a part of aviation. But if you're making $16,000 or $18,000 a year and you're commuting, you're sleeping on the Barco Lounger and the pilot's lounge. And that's not good, is it?
Let's get the facts out on the table on this, Mile. The average salary for a regional airline captain is $73,000. The average salary for a first officer at a regional airline is about $32,000, $33,000 a year.
I'm not talking about average. There are some people, as you well know, who make $18,000 to $20,000 a year. We're not talking about average. We're talking about human beings who are flying my grandmother to Buffalo, right? Okay, so there are people there living this life, and it seems as if they're in an untenable position economically.
Absolutely not, because there are many other people who earn less money than that, who work more days in these communities, that can afford it and do it and do it responsibly. I just checked the web this morning. You can get a hotel room at the Newark airport for $50 a night.
Now you see something. Now you see now. You done fucked up, you know that, don't you?
I
see what I'm saying?
I thought...
No, so, you know what I'm saying? That you done fucked up now, you know that, don't you?
Yeah,
No, you done fucked up, don't you? You know it, don't you? No, you done fucked up. $50 a night, if you're making $20,000 a year, that adds up, doesn't it?
Adds up very quickly. If you have a base salary, roughly $1,200 a month is what you take home. $50 a night for a hotel is going to disappear relatively fast.
And, of course, I don't know if you've ever tried to find a hotel at that rate near Newark, but...
It's most likely not going to be in the safest of neighborhoods.
Low pay and high living costs have created an underground housing market in the airline industry. They're called crash pads. Some regional pilots let us inside their crash pads in a northeastern city if we agreed not to reveal their location.
So there's a margin there of profit. But if you can hold down pilot costs, if you can hold down flight attendant costs, maintenance costs, those carriers make even more money.
You hear that? If you work really hard for Shekel McGoystein at some large company that hates you, if you work for a company that promotes Me Too, if you work at a company that promotes BLM, if you work for a company that decks the halls with rainbow flags every June, you're gonna be part of a community. It's something bigger than yourself. The only thing bigger than yourself working for one of these major corporations is the boomers' retirement check. It's their 401k. I don't give a fuck about your 401k, bro. I don't give a fuck about your profit margins. Why would I give a fuck about a company's profits when at the drop of the hat, they can just fire me, blackball me, cancel me, what have you? Nah. Go ask Enrique. Go ask Jesus. Open up the borders. Get your slaves from down south. I'm not interested. And those slaves from down south They'll work hard, they'll scratch by a living, and they'll have children in the USA. You know what those children are going to think? They're going to think the same thing American men think today. Why the fuck would I do this? Why the fuck would I do this?
John Deloney would tell you your mental health goes up because your dignity, your autonomy,
that's it.
Your ability to control your environment goes up. There's such a mental illness tie-in.
No question.
Caused by not working.
That's right.
Literally. So this idea that you have not put gravel in the stomach of your kids, they have no grit, means as a parent you suck. And so you mommies need to throw your 25-year-old out of your basement yesterday and put him on the street and teach him to work.
No, man titty Ramsey. You don't want that. See, when young men are enticed by the comfort of pornography and video games, do you know what they're not? They're not violent. If every young man was thrown out on the streets tonight and told to mow work and mow bootstraps, there would be heads on pikes in the Capitol at the end of the week.
Get away from her! On the floor!
Rise and shine. Happy birthday, by the way. Very nice place you've got here. You really did cash in on everyone else getting foreclosed, didn't you? Today you're gonna make up for that. We'll do exactly what we say, or we will field dress her like a deer. Your kid, too. You're coming with us. No matter what happens, you get yourself to Times Square. Tell Treadway Subject 4 is activated.
The last thing you want is to make young men with nothing to lose, with no potential at owning land, with no potential at having families, struggle. You know what they're going to do? You know what these young men are going to do? Man, we need a place to sleep tonight. Hey, you see that mansion over there? I think a Boomer Ramsey over here. Dave Ramsey. I think that's one of his 3 vacation homes. Nah, that's our vacation home. Let's fucking take it.
This is the day we've been waiting for. Years of training, years of sacrifice. This is for the jobs you streamlined, the debts you collected. This is for the homes you foreclosed on, the bailouts you took. We are the true patriots. It's time for a new balance of power. You may not answer to the government, but you will answer to us. Get him up.
It's just like all these young men with no reason to lose and no families of their own. Let's put them in a position where they either have to be a slave or invoke violence. Boomer, what the? This is typical Boomer mentality. They can't comprehend people breaking the law. They can't comprehend not sending money to Israel. They can't comprehend a revolution.
Boomers, come out and play. Boomers, come out and play. Boomers, come out and play. Boomers, come out and play.
I would never have a revolution. I got 4 vacation homes. I got 3 muscle cars. I got a 401k and Social Security. I would never go in a revolution. Why would a young man go in a revolution? It won't happen. We just got to tell them my bootstraps. I'm telling you this for your own health and safety, Boomer. Do not put young men in that position. It's not going to end well.